Okay, right. So you all can see that simple a, and here they are asking us to factorize this x minus y squared minus a squared. So this comes under difference of two squares. We don't need to worry. Just we have to mark them like this. It's very easy. One should be in minus and the other one should be in plus. So x minus y, that's the first term, let it be. And the second term, we have to mark that in minus term as well as the second one in plus term. Even though if you have marked this in plus and the next one is minus, that's also correct. No issues with that. Okay, now we'll move to the second one, simple B. A train runs a distance of 120 km at a constant speed. If the speed had been reduced by 10 km per hour, it would have taken 1 hour more for the journey. Okay, form a quadratic equation using the above information. And the second one is solve the equation and find the constant speed of the train. Okay, right. So how to mark this? The first one, read this carefully. A train runs a speed of 120 km at a constant speed. So we'll mark that first. Speed is equals distance over time. I took this time to the left, then there will be multiplication. So s into t, and they have given only the distance. The distance is 120. That's all we have for now. And in the second one, they are saying that, read that carefully. If the speed had been reduced by 10 km, that means s minus 10 now. Speed has been reduced by 10 km. It would have taken 1 hour more for the journey. That means t plus 1. So that is how we should have marked right now. So the speed has been reduced by 10, so s minus 10, and the time duration has increased by 1, so t plus 1. And here now the second formula, and that's again it's equals the same distance 120 for the same journey, right? For the journey means for the same journey. Okay, here the second equation, right? So this is a very important point right now. If you're able to mark this, means definitely you can simplify the rest. Now what I am going to do is I am going to subject this t. I am going to write this t in terms of s, and I am going to mark that I am going to substitute the answer for this second equation. Right now, then I will be getting the same term for this particular equation. Right now, so listen carefully. The first one, from this first equation, I am going to subject a t. I'm going to subject that t. For that we have to take that multiplication s to the right, then there will be division s. Okay, so now we have the value of t in terms of s. Now that's a bit easy for us to substitute for this second equation. So I'm moving to the second equation. S minus 10 and within bracket t plus 1, and that's equals 120. So now we'll substitute the value of that. S, just let it be, s into t is st. S into 1 is 1s, minus 10 into t is minus 10t, minus 10 into 1 is minus 10, and that's equals 120. Okay, fine. So here already we have the value of st. St is 120, so we can subject that directly. And the next one, t. Instead of t, we can mark this 120 over s. So that's what I'm going to do now. Here it is. St is 120, and s, just let it be, minus 10 into t, the value of t. Instead of t, I have marked 120 over s. Now everything is in s term. Okay, so minus 10 and 120, now we can't find any t terms there, right? So now a t has been automatically cancelled. Okay, right. So now my idea is to cancel this division s. So to cancel this division s, we have to multiply them all by s. But before that, you can see that we can cancel this 120s, right? So I'm going to cancel them. 120 to 120 cancelled. Okay, so what's remaining now? S minus 10 into 120 over s, and minus 10, if I take that to the right, that will be plus 10. Okay, fine. So now only I am going to multiply them all by s. So that means I have to multiply the first term by s, the second term also by s, and the third term as well. If I multiply the first term by s, I'll get s squared. And if I multiply the second term by s, s will be cancelled. So 10 into 120 only remaining. And now I'm going to multiply the last term also by s. Then 10 into s is 10s. Okay, so that's it. Now we'll see the marks. For the first factorizing, it's 2 marks. And for the second one, for forming the equations, again 2 marks. And now for just forming this equation, you will be getting 3 marks. That's it. So how many marks for now? Just 7. And now we'll move to the next one. Roman number 2. Solve the equation and find the constant speed of the train. Okay, so here the equation, s squared minus 10 into 100, and that's equals 10s. So now I have taken that plus 10s to the left, then there'll be minus 10s. So you can see that s squared minus 10s and minus 1200, and that's equals 0. Now we can factorize this easily, right? So you all can see that s squared minus 10 is minus 1200. So here the factors, s minus 40, s plus 30. So you can see that directly 40 into 30 is 1200 and minus 40 plus 30 is minus 10. So you can factorize like that also if you want, right? So I just used the short method. And now s minus 40 is equal 0 or s plus 30 is equals 0. Either of these must be equals to 0. So directly I have given minus 40. I have taken that to the right, then there will be plus 40. Plus 30, if I take that to the right, there will be minus 30. So the speed we can't give in minus form, right? Now, so definitely we have to go with a plus form. So s is equals 40 kilometer per hour. So that's the answer.